Earlier this month, Usman used the phrase, "green panty night," when talking about Masvidal, a clear reference to McGregor's famed, "red panty night" quip, and while enjoying the fights at UFC 261, the former featherweight and lightweight champion tweeted his reaction to the main event, suggesting that wasn't the only thing Usman stole from him and proclaiming he was coming for the welterweight title soon. Usman was of course too busy celebrating his own victory to respond immediately, but when he did, the welterweight champion dismissed Notorious, even noting that McGregor's famed knockout power has not yielded the same results as of late. It should be noted that since 2016, Usman has tested clean for USADA 50 times, including 8 times this year already. Fortunately, at least for now, the champion did not deign to drop down to McGregor's level with baseless accusations.
I was gonna say, would you ever do business with him? I mean, it sounds weird, but the numbers are there.
The numbers are there? Nah, I don't know if the numbers are there. Listen, do you know what would happen to this guy? He ain't fighting in the UFC. These guys are... You're getting me talking about this fucking guy again. He's getting hand-picked opponents, and God knows what else is going on with that whole fucking thing. It's all... There is a market for that. That's not what I do.
It took 8 minutes longer than I would finish Masvidal in every time we trained, Covington said on the ESPN post-fight show. That guy is a journeyman. What's he got? 15, 20 losses on his record. You shouldn't be happy or praising yourself for beating a journeyman like that. There's a reason he's a backstabber. He's a street Judas. He's a bum. If I lost the next 12 fights in a row, I'd still have a better record than journeyman Masvidal. Dana White has confirmed Covington is next in line to fight Usman for the title and, this time, Covington says the rematch will play out much differently.
Honestly, there's not much to say. It's just, it sucks. On both of our parts, the preparation leading up to this. The only thing I can do is just wish him well. You know, I have respect for him. I know we're both from the same state, and felt like the media was trying to build something up, but I think we both really had respect for each other because we played a part in molding each other to bring us to where we are right now. And you know, like I said out there, I wish him recovery, and you know, I owe him a fight, and it's nothing bad, it's just the respect. So I hope he's okay right now. It's very unfortunate, and just wish him and his family well.
The former middleweight champion suffered a gruesome broken leg after throwing the first kick of his fight against Uriah Hall on the UFC 261 main card on Saturday night. As soon as the kick landed, Weidman's leg was immediately injured and he fell down to the canvas in agonizing pain as medical personnel rushed into the cage to offer him assistance. Less than 24 hours later, Weidman's wife offered an update on his condition after the New York native underwent successful surgery to repair the damage done. "Well, that was horrible," Marivi Weidman said in a post on Instagram. "Freak things happen in life and plans get crushed. It's been a long day, but so happy to finally see this man of mine post-surgery. Everything went well, thank you Lord. My heart breaks for my husband because I know the work and dedication that he puts into his training every day and the great man that he is, so I only want the best for him. While this absolutely sucks in the moment and for some weeks to come, we are completely overwhelmed by the love and support we have far and wide and are very aware how blessed we are. All of that overpowers the awfulness of this situation." During a post-fight interview with Megan Alivi, Namajunas went into more detail about how Joanna champion unintentionally helped her out. "I have been seeing the left high kick in my head just because I watched her fight with Joanna and she's kind of open for that," Namajunas said. "But that wasn't the way that I seen the finish in the fight. I seen this fight going many different ways, some bad, some good. And I just had to have faith. I just had to get my range and just had to get patient. She was feeling confident cause she was touching me with the inside low kick and the jab. Her jab was a nice lil jab she stuck in there. But I think it just helped me get my range and I just controlled my breathing and everything. I was prepared to go for all 25 minutes, so I just stayed calm." After seeing Zhang suffer the loss, Ngannou took to his social media to offer a message of hope to the fallen champion. "I also want to say keep your head up, champ. You are at the top of the top not only in your division but in all women MMA, but it happens in sports when the best cross path. You will be back stronger, I have no doubts." Jake Paul took to Twitter to confront Dana White about the current low pay for UFC fighters. "Dana, you claimed you would bet $1 million on me losing," Paul wrote. "Set up Askren to train with Freddie Roach. Gave him full access to the UFC Performance Institute and he still got his ass handed to him. In my third fight, I made more money in total pay than any fighter in UFC history," Paul said. "Maybe it's time to pay your fighters their fair share? No wonder they all want to get into boxing. Dana, you say you make the fights the fans want to see, so hurry up and make Jones vs. Francis. Pay them their fair share. 10 million purse for each guy plus pay-per-view. Why are UFC fighters so underpaid versus boxers? Why did I make more in my third fight than all but 2 Khabib and Conor UFC fighters have in history? I know why. What do you guys think about Jake Paul's comments? Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with the latest street news and hit that bell icon. Stay classy.